Hello from the Four Seasons Resort in beautiful Bora Bora. Every now and again, having a social media following gets us into some really interesting situations, and this is one of them. This is one of our favorite resorts in the entire world for two reasons. One, look at how beautiful it is, and two, we'll get to that later. So we checked in yesterday, and even the check-in experience for this resort is a bucket list experience in itself. But today, we are going to give you a tour of one of the most iconic properties in the French Polynesia. So let's get into it.
So we actually checked in yesterday and we're planning on doing this full tour. But when we got here, the humidity was off the chart. So we were a little bit of a repulsive, sweaty mess. So we decided we'd wait till we got ourselves a little bit cleaned up and do it in the morning when it's a little bit cooler. So we're going to take you through the tour right now.
Starting the tour in the heart of the property. So to my right are some boutique shops, and then to my left are the dive center and the water sports center. So you can rent kayaks, canoes, SUPs. You can book some of your diving excursions, snorkeling excursions. Everything happens here. So as we keep going, we're going to get to the first area of the overwater bungalows. This is actually the area that we stayed in last time that we were here. More on that story later. But this is the iconic bridge with one of the most beautiful photographable spots in the resort. If you are an avid Instagram or Pinterest user, you'll probably recognize this spot. We came here last night during sunset to take some photos, and this place is incredible. Although it really doesn't matter where you're staying because the view from every part of this resort is amazing. Okay, so now we're going to cross over this bridge of the beautiful lagoon, one of the other amazing places that you can swim on this property. There's a really cool spot just over there floating in the middle of the lagoon. We have our eye on that later. But now we're going to head over to the area of the resort with the pool and all the restaurants. So let's go. On my right is the first restaurant that we're going to see on this property, called the Ari Moana. Their food here is incredible. So any of the restaurants that you go to, you really can't go wrong. But this one has a bit more of like a fine dining experience. So definitely recommend getting a reservation for here. You can do that through the concierge or through the Four Seasons app that you can download on your phone prior to your stay. This is one of our personal favorite restaurants on the property, called the Vaimiti. We are going to take you inside, but this is actually an Asian fusion inspired restaurant. So it's got sashimi, sushi rolls, various different Thai and other Asian cuisines that you can choose from. But this is one of our favorite restaurants for many reasons, because one, the food is incredible, but two, the view from this restaurant is amazing. They also do a sunset happy hour at this restaurant. So we definitely recommend coming here for that and having a cocktail with that view, because it's pretty insane. Okay, so the restaurant that you're seeing behind me here is the Terre Nui. I hope that I'm saying that right, but it is where you'll have your incredible breakfast while you're here at the Four Seasons. It is a breakfast buffet, but they do buffet so well here. The spread is amazing. From here, you can head right to the pool. The pool is absolutely gorgeous. So let's show you that. There's a variety of different lounge chair options. So you can lounge at the beach or you can lounge by the pool. Everything is already set up for when you get here. There's no specialty areas that you can rent in terms of chairs, but the cabanas you can rent for the day, and they are so beautiful. And if you get here at 7 a.m. like we do, you'll have the place all to yourselves. In the middle, you have a hot tub area, and then just behind me, there is a beach with lounge chairs as well, where you can do some kayak and SUP rentals. And there's also a little beach bar there, so you can order some drinks, maybe a fresh coconut. That's always our go-to when we're here at the Four Seasons. And then actually, just over here is the beach bar. So let's take you over there. Okay, so this is the third and final restaurant on the property, called the Fair Hoa. I really hope that I'm saying that right. It's right in the sand, right along the beach. They do a really good grill there. So if you're looking for steak, burgers, fish grill. That's definitely the restaurant you're gonna wanna hit up while you're here. And then these are some of the beach chairs that you can sit at during your days here at the Four Seasons, overlooking the cutest little island and Mount Otomanu right behind me. Can you believe this view?
So we are heading back to the lobby area now, which is actually the heart of the property. And then we're going to venture back to, I believe their spa area is next on the tour.
Okay, so we've come from the lobby and we've made it to one of the lagoons and the teen area, and there is a ping pong table here, which I'm not good at.
This is Kaylee's first time playing ping pong.
It is. Ready? Hey, getting the hang of it. Maybe not. I'm gonna blame it on the ball. Well, here. Hey! Our first cut of this, I was really bad. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Doing it well.
Woo, does that mean I win?
Oh, you always win.
Oh, well, thanks, Jakey. Okay, continuing our tour, this is one of the lagoons, and we've had our eye on that spot since we got here yesterday, so we plan on making our way there after this tour is over because it's so hot out right now, but the tour goes on. Let's roll. We've made it to the backside of the property, and behind me is the spa. There's lots of different services that they offer, so you can be pampered and relaxed during your stay here. And then on the other side is the gym. Also the ocean behind me. How beautiful is that? This is the resort's gym. It overlooks the ocean. It's beautiful. You know what? We're the people that like pack our running shoes and gym stuff on every trip we go on, and very rarely do we make it to the gym. Are you people that make it to the gym? Comment below because we would love to know. Anyway, let's continue. This is the chapel on the property. So if you are looking to do a destination wedding, I mean, I don't think it gets better than this. Look at how incredible this view is. This might be one of the most beautiful places on the property. Look at the view. Want to renew our vows?
Figured we would mention reason number 2 as to why this is our favorite resort in the world, and that is 2.5 years ago we got engaged here.
You did good, Jakey.
Thank you. So yeah, this resort will always hold a special place in our heart, and it was an incredible experience from start to finish, but it's nice to kind of come back, especially for me. I was a nervous wreck last time we were here, so it's nice to actually come back and be able to relax and enjoy it and soak it all up rather than being worried about the whole process. We had a photographer.
And by we mean Jake. He hired a photographer and tricked me into thinking we were doing a shoot for the resort.
Yeah, we actually got the marketing manager in on it with us, or with me. Yeah. He sent something off saying we're doing a photo shoot for the resort while you guys are here, if you wanted to be part of it, sort of thing. Yeah. That way I could have a photographer there without it being super suspicious.
Yeah, and like I was nervous for that day.
Yeah.
Because we don't really typically shoot with other photographers. We do all of our own.
Everything ourselves, yeah. We're awkward in front of other people.
If we can cancel, and
yeah.
He was like, no.
She spent 2 days trying to like talk me into canceling this photo shoot that was our engagement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? It was so worth it, and it was so funny because in the moment, I was nervous because I felt awkward in front of photographers, and he was nervous, but for a very different reason. But I thought we were mutually bonding.
It disguised it as to why I was nervous.
Yeah.
And then obviously the photographer's there taking some photos, and I know it's about to happen, and I'm talking to myself, and I look at Kaylee and I go, "Are you ready?"
And
but I was talking out loud to myself, and she's like,
"What?"
At which point I got down on one knee and proposed.
Yeah. Yes. So now you know reason number 2 of why we love this property so much. But let's get back to reason number 1 as well, because these overwater bungalows are insane. So let's give you a tour of ours.